Hearing will come to order. Thank you all for coming. We have some of our members who are going to be remote today. We have a couple of witnesses that will be joining us remotely, and we appreciate their participation. Very quickly, this hearing is designed to try to find a way to reopen the country, dealing with liability issues that businesses and public institutions may face in the reopening process. We all hope to find a day soon rather than later, but it's got to be data-based. When schools reopen, colleges go back, and we get back to a more normal life, customers can eat in restaurants in the appropriate fashion, and just on and on and on. So for that to happen, we're going to have to get labor and business to work together, and hopefully we can. The federal role in creating liability protections needs to be limited. We're not going to preempt all state laws here about everything. We need to make sure that bad actors are not given a break, but that people who are trying to do it right can reopen their businesses and their communities, schools, and colleges with the assurance that if you practice the right procedures, that you don't have to worry about getting sued on top of everything else. My hope is that we can find that common ground. I know Senator Cornyn's working on a proposal, and we just discussed that. We're not trying to relitigate all the differences in the past in terms of legal issues, but try to rise to the occasion as a committee and as a nation to find a way forward, providing liability protection where it makes sense in a reasoned fashion. We're trying to reopen the country. The economy has definitely been stressed, but always be mindful of public health, and that's the balance we'll be trying to achieve here, is to provide liability protections in a reasoned fashion, not giving a pass to the bad actor, and hopefully we can rise to the occasion. Our witnesses are Mr. Kevin Smart, who's the CEO of Quick Check Convenience Stores in Spicewood, Texas, and Mr. Smart does about 30 different things, so I'll let him describe his business portfolio. Thank you for coming. Mr. Anthony Mark Perino, International President, United Food and Commercial Workers International, Washington, D.C. Hats off to your members who have been out on the front lines. We appreciate that. Ms. Rebecca Dixon, Executive Director, National Employment Law Project, Washington, D.C. Welcome. Remotely, Mr. Lee Tyner, Jr., General Counsel for Texas Christian University. I'm very much looking forward to hearing from him about the challenges of reopening colleges and athletics in general. Professor David Vladeck, Georgetown Law. He can add a lot of academic insight into the challenges we face. And Ms. Helen Hill, Chief Executive Officer, Explore Charleston. Helen, thank you. You're a well-known quantity in my state, great voice and face for tourism in South Carolina, and look forward to hearing your concerns from the hospitality industry. With that, I'll turn it over right quickly to Senator Cornyn, because two of our witnesses are from Texas.